Sí, ya sé, no sé qué debería comentar. Eso lo podemos acá. Este igual está torcido. Es un contenedor.
Bad setup.
Yeah, more than enough cables there. So.
This is all I use.
Entonces, venga, me vamos con nada. Ya no me veo.
Yeah.
Voy a buscar agua y buscar el pulpo de este. ¿Quieres algo? Mate, Ignacio. Mate que te puedo meter.
Okay. Are you going to be standing up next to me?
Who are?
Are you going to be?
Yes.
Where
I am.
Wow. So bad. So big. Fuck.
Let's just have all the actions just down one end of the field.
Yeah.
And it never goes down that way.
John Jones.
Correct.
Yeah!
Maxine Peake and number
Do I feel rain? Come. Surely not. No. Can't be. I'm going home if it rains. Haven't they got 20 seconds left? Controversy at Valentine's Day. Extension cord. Oh, the power point. Yeah. What you plug it into?
I mean, like, when you plug a different...
Oh, like it's like a four-way. Like when you got the different, like, yeah, like a four-way. Yeah. Yeah, or a, like a power board or something like that. Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Why don't we can squeeze in here? Sorry, we've got to film the next game. Ooh. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, it's on time. This is exciting. I hope they pull down those bloody cameras too. They usually do, to be fair. Do a sound check? Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Just in case. Just in case.
Things that we don't do. Wait. 2:30.
Can I sit down for 2 seconds?
Alright. There you go, guys. Alright.
Bye.
Va lejos nuestro amigo el comentarista.
Where's Lazar?
Over there on the bin.
Oh, is that him? Oh, I've taken my glasses off.
Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Why is there not the game I need? Always being a pain in my backside. Where is it? 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 Come on, mother, Lord. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 32. Test 1, test 2. Test 1, test 2. And a very good afternoon to all the football fans around the world, in Australia and especially here in New South Wales. Welcome to Valentine Sports Park number 2. Yes, we're at number 2 today for the National Premier League Women's Competition between Sydney University and the Gladesville Ravens. A home away from home today, courtesy of the torrential rain that we had yesterday afternoon and evening forces us to come out to Glenwood today for this all-important encounter between 11th and 3rd place on the ladder. My name's Don Rizzuto. It is a pleasure once again to be covering this beautiful game and this competition for you on what is a much nicer evening than it was yesterday, that's for sure. So plenty of good viewing should unfold in front of you, except for perhaps you may see a silver post from time to time. We'll do our best to avoid it for you, but it is a little unavoidable. But that will not detract from the game that's about to happen in front of us for you this afternoon, or this late evening, I should say. Now, let's run through the sides for you as the teams get ready to come out onto the field and do their respective huddles. Let's start with the away side today. Romina Paragire is back in goals today. In front of her is Annabelle Zatko and Kimberly Davey. The captain out wide will be Brianna Buncini and Keisha Allen in the fullback positions. In front of them in that centre midfield combination will be Annie Halls and Elizabeth Copus-Brown. In front of them, just ever so slightly, will be Keiko Tanaka. And then on the wings, you'll have Patricia Chara-Lambus alongside Lexi Moreno, and then up top will be Isabella Habuda. On the bench is Eleanor Lidbetter, Renee Pountney, I should say, Jess Wooten, Sophie Clark, Lara Brewis and Nicola Simmons. Then we come to the home side, and there's plenty of changes afoot for this Sydney Uni side, who have not had the best run of form in 2024, but they're looking to spring an upset today from their home away from home. Playing on the Astro today, they often play their home games on the grass, so this will be a more, I guess, a consistent feel for them, considering most of the games in this competition are played on the Astro. Starting off in the number 1, and in goals, Talia Franco. Annabelle Martin is in number 2. Emma Ilajowski is 5. Number 6 is Bianca Kalik. Number 9 up top is Ava Pritchard. And then alongside her up on the wings is Talia Capitanellis. Charlotte Hampshire is at the back once again in centre half. Meg Roden gets a start. Amelia Feeney is the familiar name in the fullback position. Amy Longhurst comes into the starting side, and Madison Van Dyke is sitting in that centre attacking midfield position. On the bench of Sarah Farrow, Charlotte Hogan, Poppy Tay, Chelsea Hamarek, Jennifer Cockerus and Ruby Egan Brown. Referees for you today are 2 seconds for you. Just got the Mia Velarde, Jeffrey Zhang and Lachlan Edwards Vilata are the assistant referees. We are underway from Valentine Sports Park, number 2. Number 1 is currently under construction. So we are here for you today in the reserve field. And it will be the checked blue and yellow shirts running from left to right across your streaming screen. Of course, we are on the official YouTube channel for Football New South Wales again today. And then in the black and white striping, it will be the Gladesville Ravens playing away, who have been in terrific form this season, currently sitting in 3rd place. Picked up a thumping win last weekend against the emerging Jets, 6-0. They'll be looking to replicate that again against opponents that they will fancy getting the chocolates over today. As for Sydney Uni, it was a thoroughly entertaining and well-earned 3-3 draw with the Northern Tigers. They actually led twice in that game, with the Tigers coming back twice to level. Oh, that's a nice flick there. And here's the chance for Cheryl Ambers. Oh, and it's not far away at all. It's had to be tipped away. Great save by Franco. We'll have our first corner of the evening. And we're going to have to get a second ball, it appears, as that one's gone over into the bush behind us. That happened a couple of times today. There's only one bit of high fencing, and the trees have started to win the war on the northern side of the ground, so let's hope we have plenty of spares. Here's that first corner. Charles Lambers to take it. Drills it towards the middle of the box. Brilliantly brought down initially, but then brilliantly blocked away. And Van Dyke can now counter. She goes first time over the top. Tries to find Pritchard. Her touch is just a little too heavy. And managed to continue the pressure here. The home side. It's whipped out wide now. Here's that opportunity. Feeney drills it across. It's a lovely weighted cross, but it's met well by Davey, who heads it away. And then Puccini goes long. Up to her buildup. Here she is again, winning a throw. Long throw into the path of Habuda. Lovely turn. This is her chance already, and she finds it. Brilliantly taken by one of the most informed players in the competition. Not even 3 minutes on the clock. And the much-fancied Gladesville Ravens have taken an early lead by their talisman striker, Isabella Habuda, fresh off a hat-trick last week. She's wasted little to no time in setting down a marker in this one. It was all too easy for the away side. The long throw up to Habuda, who was one-on-one with Hampshire, and she easily rounded the defender and slotted the ball at the near post. There wasn't much Franco could do about it. And already plenty of catch-up work for Sydney Uni to do. Feeney into Van Dijk, but she's hammered, not going anywhere on that occasion. Martin with the throw, and another throw to come. Long ball forward again, up to Habuda. This time it's dealt with by Hampshire. Martin goes across field, and now Uni look to break down the left-hand side. Martin again. Nice to play over the top to Pritchard. It's nicely weighted. It's actually Van Dijk there who was lurking. Excuse me, sorry, Amy Longhurst was the player just then. Was taken by Tanaka, and then a pass from Copus Brown is whipped around the corner to Puccini, but it's well marshalled in the end. Well, this covering Sydney Uni defender. They win the free kick, and they get underway quite quickly. They do concede possession, and now it's the Ravens' turn to tighten the screws. They couldn't have asked for a better start. This Datko now just goes long. It's well dealt with there in the end. Easily headed away by, looks to be Emma Ilajoski there. Datko trying to keep this in and has gifted the possession away to Capitanellis, who's just switched the ball early. Chance here for Longhurst. She'll peep it in. Comes back to Martin. The pass isn't particularly favourable. She's done well to keep possession here, though, the fullback. Switches it well. Here's Ilajoski now. Back to Martin. It's not a bad ball through. She just misses the mark. Gonna pass that time from Zatko and they go away. Now Copus Brown looks to break, but her touch is heavy. Uni cover. They haven't settled down and fallen into a heap after conceding their early goal that Uni. They've come out with a real swagger about it, looking to keep possession. They do play some really good football at times. Certainly, it's not the style of football that has let them down so far this season. More just some poorly timed goals. There's another ball, almost sails into the forest behind the goal. Puccini's shot not in any way, shape or form the required accuracy. Uni building out from the back. They go long, but long and out of play. Big, long throw by Uni. Down by Hampshire. Switched out into Feeney. She's actually in the number 4 today, not the 24. Longhurst loses out. Allen gets it underway quickly. Chow Lambus thought about letting it run, then tried to bring it down. But only out of play. It's a unorthodox throw by Martin. She gets away with it. Hampshire now, switching it out to Ilajowski. Striding forward, Ilajowski. Capitanellis now. Nice ball in to the path of Pritchard. Opening strike. Oh, and it's not a bad effort whatsoever. It's a wonderful hit. Romina Paragira, I don't think was getting there had it found the corner. Fantastic hit there by Bianca Gaelic. Or Gallic, I should say. Copus Brown now, trying to work with Datko. They keep it in the field of play momentarily. They win the throw as well. Look at this run here from Copus Brown, and then a huge long throw. Try to touch it around Hampshire. On this occasion, it doesn't work out. They find themselves with a throw high up the field. Here's Moreno now. Back to goal. Copus Brown. Buncini couldn't find the return pass there, the midfielder. Feeney bringing the ball forward. It's Ilajowski. This is nice play from Uni as they build out from the back. And then I strike a commentator's curse as they give the ball away, and here come the Ravens on the counter. Genie gets the ball back into Copus Brown. Now centralises the ball. Here's Keiko Tanaka. She lines up and goes. But it just didn't quite have the conviction required to beat Franco from that sort of range. I think she was caught in between two minds there. Thought about maybe not shooting, only moments before she did. Here's Feeney now, going back to Franco. And she goes long first time into space, asking a bit from her teammate, but they play the position, win the throw in high up the field. Martin will take the throw. Just gets it into the corner. Gallic tries to turn close to the byline and ran out of room and concedes a goal kick. Giro goes long. This is everybody's head. And out for a throw. Moreno guilty of fouling Gallic there. This Raven side do love to throw their weight around. Some big bodies in there, strong on the ball and off the ball. Very tough to break down because of that. Balls just loses out here, and here's that chance now. Capitanalis, lovely ball. Pritchard's there. Can she make it? No, she can't. It's covered brilliantly by Jack Coe in the end. Last-ditch defending. I have a feeling potentially that Pritchard may have strolled into an offside position had she got there. The flag did stay down, though. There's a monster throw from Buccini up to a buildup, who does well to keep it. Back to Copus Brown. She's looking for the run of Charalambous, who's onside. Doesn't get it on the run like she would have wanted. And then Moreno's pass forward is cut out. Strong header away from Feeney. Eventually we will get this underway. The ball has gone out of play, so we've had to go fetch it. Thank you to the member of the crowd for fetching it. We still haven't retrieved the other one, it seems, from the mystical forest behind the goal. Forward into Pritchard. Lays it off nicely. Roden. Over to Martin. Here's Feeney. Controls a little heavy. She's got to be careful here. She's hounded by Charalambous. Does get the ball away. And it works out for them in the end. And now they can switch it. Here's Ilajowski now. Into Capitanelis, who's onside. Gets the ball across, but only into the grateful arms of Paraguirre. Charalambous brings that down very nicely. Nice to go around. A couple of uni players. Gets a little greedy, and now they come again. Here's Longhurst. Pass to her teammate is a little off. Herbuda makes chase, but Feeney deals with it well. Allen's header there is very unconvincing. And neither is that pass from Paragira. And Uni have got the ball again. That's a lovely layoff. Here's Van Dijk. Here comes the switch. Tries to find Ilajoski. And then a hoof ball forward has broken very kindly to Habuda, who could get there first. But Franco's positioning was important. She's hoofed the ball away from danger. That could have just held up there. And had she been anywhere further back, the striker was in for her second goal. There's Roden now. Nice run and turn. The pass was well weighted too, but it just missed a flat-footed Longhurst. Pick the ball up again. Hampshire out to Ilajoski. Van Dijk is fouled. Long ball forward into Longhurst. Does well to initially bring it down. Roden just hoists it towards goal, but it's headed away comfortably by Datko. And then free kick is given against the Ravens again. A high boot is the call against Lexi Moreno. Possibly judged a little harshly on that occasion. The call is the call. A chance for Sid Uni to try something from the set piece. They've sent a few forward, that's for sure. They go early wide to Martin, who then whips it across. That's a lovely ball, lovely header, and lovely goal! Well, it's marvellous! It couldn't have worked out better. And it's tucked away brilliantly. And Sydney Uni have worked their way back into this one. Looked like Pritchard with the header. It was whipped in ferociously by Martin. And now the Ravens come again. Habuda's onside. A touch is a little heavy. She'll keep it in. Back heel's nice to Buccini. Whips it in. Copus Brown is waiting for it. Feeney is safe and just sends it out of play for a throw. Well, those who know me well know that I loathe the set piece routine, but on that occasion it has worked wonders. And on the balance of play, you can't say that they don't deserve a piece of the action so far, the home side, who have been brilliant since going behind. And then Moreno is going to be adjudged to have fouled Hampshire there. Possibly a little harsh again on the striker. Dyke's pass a little sloppy and Longhurst is unable to pick it up. Allen now bringing it forward, deciding to reverse her position, go back to her captain, but in the process gave her a bit of a hospital pass, and they've got the ball back here. Uni tails are certainly up as we're halfway through this first half. I would say that there's one fatal flaw of the Gladesville Ravens this season, is they do find themselves getting a little complacent once they're into an early lead. A couple of games this season, most notably against the Northern Tigers. They started ferociously, but only went on to lose that one 3-2 at home at the Arctic Circle. Chance now for Uni to put in a long throw. In the end, they decide to go to Roden, who just hoists it in goals. This is well done here by Captain Ellis. Kept the ball. Now it's switching in for Martin again. Oh, there's a lovely leap from... It looked like Captain Ellis there, but the offside flag has gone up. Hampshire now goes to Martin, who's under a bit of pressure. Just goes to Feeney. She whips it out here to Longhurst. Foul isn't given against Allen there as Longhurst barreled into her. Martin switches it in. Pritchard's layoff. A little sloppy. It allows Moreno to cover. But only concede the ball momentarily and then lash out. Longhurst received the first yellow card, the firebrand. Number 9. What can Uni do here? And they put it on a dime again. Martin's over to take it. She whops it all the way towards the semicircle. Doesn't find an intended target. They've still got it. Lovely turn from Roden. Pritchard, Van Dyke into Captain Ellis. Ilajoski looking for a path forward. Has to retreat. She gets the ball back from Hampshire. Whips it across the face of goal towards Pritchard, but the Ravens' defence clears. Here's a Buddha now. Gives a bad pass to Moreno, who concedes possession. And here comes Longhurst. Into the path of Martin. Gets it across. Davies standing in the right position. Chamberlain just gets it away. And then Moreno just hoists it into open pasture to just cool off the pressure. But it's only momentary. Feeney now to Martin. Nice ball, here's Captain Ellis. Doesn't see much of the ball so far. The elusive winger is Roden. Into Captain Ellis. Pritchard's looked for it. Lovely run. She's onside. Can she find the ball across? There's plenty of players waiting. It's covered well by Jack Coney End. It's great stuff there by the Sydney Uni attack once again. And they now have a corner. Captain Ellis to take. Towards a couple of players there, few rise, but ball doesn't go goalwards. Ball comes across again. Davey just sees it clear. It's still with Sydney Uni. It's out now to Captain Ellis, who's on the other side of the field. Comes back onto that left foot. Has a go herself. Required something very special to beat the keeper of Paragire's talents from there. Focus Brown tries to just send the ball long. Doesn't find the buildup. Oh, that's a fortunate deflection. Capitanellis can try her luck, but it's well covered by Allen defensively. Feeney with a strong header. And then pinched away by Van Dijk, and here's Capitanellis again. The ball is just bouncing to the home side again and again. Ilajoski now. Be a free kick now to the Ravens. They get a momentary reprieve. Moreno's coming over to take the free kick from halfway. They're sending a few players forward. Just going to throw it into the mixer here, the Ravens. Doesn't work out. We'll go out for a Ravens throw. Looking to get the ball back again. As we have a corner. Carl Ambers to take. Goes towards the back post. Allen with a good header. Then thumped away by Roden, and then Ilajoski is brought down by Allen, and they get a free kick. Looks like the goal scorer was Amy Longhurst in the end. A wonderfully taken header. And that's a lovely ball forward. She'll keep this in here. The aforementioned goal scorer. Here she is, one-on-one with Allen. Oh, that's lovely. Can she get that ball across? It was just a bit heavy, so it allowed Davey to cover. And then they play themselves out of trouble here, the Ravens, through Moreno and Charles Ambers. Back by Hampshire. Just has to be hoisted away by Paraguirre. Brought down brilliantly there, though. That's lovely by Roden. Out to Martin. Here's Longhurst. Just goes long first time. Tries to catch maybe Paraguirre off her line, who was well advanced inside her own 18-yard box. Half an hour gone here at Valentine Sports Park. If you're just joining us, Sydney University versus the Gladesville Ravens. That's a unfamiliar ground for both these sides. It's currently 1-1. An early goal by Isabella Habuda set the tone for the Ravens, but they weren't able to fight back. Here's that chance now. It could be a second for Uni, but that's brilliant keeping by Romina Paraguirre, who stops Capitanellis from pouncing on a wayward cross. Since that first goal, they've managed to equalise and also turn the tide of the game. Here's Van Dijk, lays it into the Pritchard. Back to Van Dijk. This is a chance for a second, and instead of having a crack on that right foot, tries to take a touch. Just stumbled at the wrong moment. That was the moment there. Give it away again. Moreno guilty this time. Longhurst can't break through. Davey once again stepping in. She's been very strong at the back so far. It's cut out there nicely by Roden and then flicked away from Pritchard into Van Dijk. She turns, she goes, has a go herself, and it's not far away at all. Paraguirre was there as it was dipping into the near post. Still a very good effort. It was actually Bianca Gallic who took the shot in the end. Nice header by Roden. Datko has to get herself between the ball to prevent Capitanalis from taking it from her feet. Sheeny sends it long up to Habuda, who's really been very isolated since the first goal. It's coming together there, and it's resulted in a uni free kick. Scored from that set play only a few minutes ago. Can they do something again here? Looks like they'll attempt this via a more traditional approach, which is to send this in first go. Here it comes, all the way to Paraguirre. It's not far away. Brushes the roof of the net on the way down. I don't think that was the intention at first. Tanaka, haven't said her name much this evening, which is unusual. That's a lovely word from Moreno. Tries to find Charles Lambus, does so. Brings it down very nicely, but she's called offside. Thought Moreno might bring the ball forward and have a go herself. Decided to be selfless and find her teammate who was offside. So it was marginally offside. Longhurst going back to Feeney. Feeney gives it away. Moreno has a chance to bring the ball forward, but she gets crowded out. Van Dijk into Longhurst. Can't do much with it there. Carol Lambus brings it down well. Allen just hits the ball aimlessly forward, and that hasn't worked out. Feeney then replies with her own hoof. whilst deeper, still as effective, which is not very. Well brought down by Tanaka. She'll need to get more involved if the Ravens are going to shift the momentum here. But that could come right now because Sabudu is onside. Striving towards goal, has a go. Side netting. That's what they can do, the Ravens. They can hit you at any moment. They love to play direct. We'll eventually have this goal kick taken. Franco's just playing with it like a kid at dinner. It's a good header there by Roden. Could result in a break for Uni. Doesn't happen directly, but they do keep the ball back. Then they give it away. Copus Brown steps in, but she loses it to Ilajoski. His first time towards Longhurst. It's cut out. It's Longhurst now. Who has just once again ninjaed her way into a unmarked position from the throw. That's how the first goal happened. I want to be a little bit more careful of conceding a goal like that again, Uni. Whilst it was a well-taken finish from the Raven striker, she probably should have never have gotten there in the first place from a defensive perspective. Moreno can't keep the ball. And then the free kick is given. He's got to be careful there. Moreno, she is on a yellow card. She didn't do anything there per se, but as the fouls begin to accumulate, nice switch of play there by Franco. Ilajoski goes forward into the path of Pritchard, who storms into space. She's well covered by Davey at the back, who knocks it out of play into the neighbour's fence. Nice ball there from Gallic, but just a little heavy. Just 5 minutes remaining of this first half. Despite the 2 goals, both keepers haven't had a lot to do. Nicely intercepted by Van Dijk, but that's a poor giveaway by Hampshire. They're not punished with it directly. This will break for Moreno. Tries to find Chow Lambert, who's onside. Flag stays down. Here comes that cross now. Habuda's waiting for it. Franco gets a touch on it. It wasn't convincing, but it was enough. Buccini then loses out, and Cabatanellis can break away. She decides to play it safe, and then Feeney just hoists it clear. And this could fall kindly here for Pritchard, and it could fall for her. Will it dip in? This player's waiting for it. It's Longhurst, and she's found it in the back of the net for a double. Well, unlike the first, it wasn't pretty, but it will mean the same nonetheless. Sydney Uni turn it around at Valentine Sports Park. A double from Amy Longhurst. They lead 2-1 over the Gladesville Ravens. It was a simple ball forward by Amelia Feeney, which just hovered in the air, causing all sorts of confusion at the back for the Ravens defence. Pritchard didn't give up on the chase, managed to tow the ball towards goal, and it was Longhurst who was Johnny on the spot to make sure she got the all-important last touch to put it in the back of the net. What a half this has turned out to be. A goal very early and a goal very late, but that's a poor giveaway. And Franco is fortunate that Tanaka can't quite get the required height to loft it over her. It's Chowlambers now. And Uni get a third. Ilajoski is in open pasture and has plenty of players in the box waiting for it. Eventually it's headed away by Allen. It was a nice cross, but it's cut out. And then Van Dyke steals it off Moreno again, but tried a speculator, which was always going to be a little ugly, that's for sure. We are now moving into added time. There won't be much of it. Maybe a minute at best for when we've had to retrieve the ball. Martin goes long with the throw. Longhurst can't find a way through. Roden tried to heave a pass into Pritchard, but striker couldn't bring it down. She'll get some sort of assist against her name for the work that she provided for the second goal. However, it was courtesy of some pretty poor defending by Dasko, who couldn't deal with the danger. As we have a momentary pause as the referee gets a little over exuberant and tries to get involved. They do kid, obviously. It's an accidental deflection. Chowlambers to Moreno now. What can the Ravens do? They scored that early goal and since then have been the second best team by a country mile. That time the touch from Dasko is much better. And that's a poor giveaway from Moreno. Can they find that ball forward? Davies got some work to do. Capitan Ellis is there. Paragira deals it over momentarily. Still with Uni. Gallick can't find a way through. It's Ilajoski's ball now. Feeney once again controlled into Hampshire, but that's a poor giveaway. And now they go long to Habuda. But Feeney read the danger and was already on her bike to cover that one. I think now they'll probably just hold possession and see out the whistle. Exactly what they do, and that is the whistle for the first half. A round of applause from the fans who have turned out to watch this one late at Glenwood. It's been a topsy-turvy game. between both Sydney University and the Gladesville Ravens, but the upset is on the cards as the 11th position home side have turned it around after going down early to a Isabella Habuda opener for the Gladesville Ravens. A double courtesy of Amy Longhurst in the 29th minute and the 42nd minute has seen the home away from home side go to the sheds with a unpredicted lead. Looking at the stats now, it is a relatively even affair in that department on the sheet, but I can tell you, folks, having watched this for the last 45, it's been anything but that. Sydney University proving that they do have a place in this competition going forward and are looking to pick up some results as we get to the halfway mark of the season. We'll be back shortly with the second half. Plenty more to come here. Anyone still 2-1 to Sydney University.
Wait, is there?
So,
Ja, då kan jag skilja i det här.
Okay, so I do something like stream it, flood most.
Parado, no estoy. No estoy. $20 igual, weón. $20 nos vale ir a Melo en el drive. Mira. Desde casa, Tenía razón.
Está haciendo la misma cosa.
Pero entendés, tipo, que no tiene sentido. Me sale lo mismo el peaje que ir a la costa, malo.
Sí, el peaje sí, porque estás cambiando de cosas.
Y bueno.
Acá tenés que manejar el 9 horas.
No sé. Solo digo que me parece muy estupidez eso de Australia, boludo.
Obvio que hay que hacer eso, boludo. Lo pusiste hoy que nos ponen un montón de cosas. Antes no lo dejábamos comer. El viaje que nos pagan, tipo, yo ya te dije, 40 siguen entonces, mínimo. Sí, nafta. Obvio.
Second half of the National Premier League women's match-up between Sydney University and Gladesville Ravens about to get underway as both sides walk out onto the pitch after a couple of team talks would have been slightly different. For the home side, it would have been full of positivity, one might imagine, bar the momentary slip in concentration that saw them go a goal down, but boy did they rally, and rally did they do. A couple of goals turning this game right on its head, seeing Sydney University on the precipice of a very important upset win. As for the Gladesville Ravens, the or one of, I should say, powerhouses of this competition, have struggled after their impressive opening 5 minutes. Their team talk, I imagine, would have been a little stricter. Will they come out with a renewed vision of vengeance? Or will this buoyant Sydney Uni side see it out to the end? Only time will tell, as the old saying goes, and we get back underway with both sides switching ends. It is now the blue and yellow of Sydney Uni running from right to left across your stream, and the white and black stripes of the Gladesville Ravens running from left to right, live on the official YouTube channel of Football New South Wales. Halls is under pressure here. She plays safe and goes back to Paragira. So they play some aerial ping pong both sides. Here's Moreno now. Tries to switch it to Lara Brewis, who has come on as a substitute. It's a handball there. That's a unfortunate error. With a wind that's picked up during the half-time break. That hope either one of these sides. That's an important header, but it's fault to Charalambous, who can't wrap her boot around it. Wins the corner though. A chance for the away side to hit back immediately. Here comes that corner. Floats towards the 6-yard box. It's well dealt with by Hampshire. Covered by Moreno. And then just hoisted back in there by Tanaka. It's fallen to Buddha, who turns, but runs into traffic. She's asking the referee for a trip, but I don't think she knows the rules all that well. You have to fall over to at least warrant a penalty. Nice turn from a Buddha. Tries to get the ball across the 6-yard line, but it's defended out for a corner. Another one here for the Ravens. Tanaka's going to take this one. Charalambous is there for the short option. Nicely weighted. Lands almost on the penalty spot, but it's well dealt with by the Uni defence again. Datko had to be aware there. Back to Allen, then to Davey, who has to go all the way back to Paragira. Plays it up to Tanaka, who loses out because she's got too many players in a blue and yellow shirt around her. The ball forward there by Roden doesn't work. Paragira forced into a rush clearance, but it comes to Moreno, who just holds the pass a bit too long. Charalambous was in space, was asking for it. And then the ball forward by Allen isn't good enough. And now Feeney looks to break clear. Gets it to Longhurst. Plays it back into Feeney. The centre half of Storm forward. That's a good ball across. Here's Capitanellis! Oh, brilliant! Sydney Uni have come to play at Valentine Sports Park. Maybe they should play here every week. They're on fire today. what a combination that was. Nothing better than seeing a centre-half stride forward, and Amelia Feeney has put it on a plate for Capitanellis, who has finished beautifully past Paragira in goals and has put some daylight between the two sides. A lightning start, picking up where they left off and putting themselves in a really good position to claim a vital 3-point Sydney Uni. 3-1 over the Gladesville Ravens. What can the Ravens do now? That's a nicely weighted ball from Halls to Charles Lambers, who's been called for being offside. Again, it was close. This will be taken. Franco in no rush to do so. Why not go for more? The way that they're playing. Ball goes long. Headed on by Longhurst. Pritchard's looking for it, but had a bit too much biscuits on it. Buildup loses out to Roden. A strong challenge. Halls finds Moreno. Who turns and goes, tries to get it into Charles Lambers. It's cut out momentarily. Brewers tries to switch it. Can't get it past Ilajowski. It's Pritchard trying to bring it down. She's had a really good game today. Tanaka looks for the ball over to Charles Lambers. Gets it across. Here's a Buddha. Can the reply be immediate? She can't wrap her foot around it. She tried to use her right foot to guide it in, but perhaps chancing the arm with the weaker foot would have been the better option. It's Capitanellis. Turns and goes. Genie does well to halt the progression forward. Here's Dasko finding Genie. One-on-one with Ilajowski. Plenty of Sydney Uni players in cover. Capitanellis does well to pinch it back. Pritchard does well. Lovely roll there by Gallic. She then goes out to Longhurst. The counter is on. Sydney Uni have got players in front of them. Here's that chance. Paragira's come out. Brilliantly gone round to the first time there. McDyke, and then it's across the ball. The face of goal. They've claimed for handball. They can't believe it hasn't come. We're going to ask for the ball. It looked like she was making a symbol for VAR. That's not available here. It will be a corner. It could have easily been 4-1. Let's have a look at the replay. We'll get it to you in seconds. The corner comes in all the way to the back post. Feeney was there but couldn't get any conviction on it. Here it comes now. The ball over the top was played to Roden, who went around Paragira. The ball came across. Well, yes, a handball by a country mile. They've missed that one there in the dark. Cut out there by Tanaka. Ilajowski gives it away. Finds a Buddha. Tries to play Charles Lambers in. Feeney does enough to just get it away. We'll take a look again. Yes. Yes, I think it was. Pretty clear cut. The away side get away with one on that occasion. Gallic does well to just hold up the ball. And then just hoisted forward by Franco. Zacco's touch is not great. Capitanellis gets it away. Here's Longhurst. She's bearing down on a hat-trick goals. But it's covered brilliantly by Davey in the end. Still with Longhurst. She's looking for a way forward. Still wrestling with 3 defenders. And eventually the Ravens managed to come away with it. And only momentarily as they give it away. Shoulder to shoulder there. Brewers showing some strength. And now Chara Lambert looks to go, but didn't back her pace against Roden. Oh, that's given away, and it's read by Halls. Tries to find a Buddha, but only finds Hampshire. Longhurst just plays it forward. Long ball forward has got the defenders on a back foot, perhaps, and holy moly, well, that was almost a diabolical own goal. Feeney, who's been so excellent so far throughout this game, tried to clear it and only ended up almost lobbing her keeper. Fortunately, Franco is very tall and she showed her outfield prowess and just headed it away. Ball's calling from Moreno! She just can't get it in the near post. Still 3-1. Second half has come to life almost immediately. There's Ilajowski now, striding into space. Goes to Capitanellis early. Oh, lovely ball into the path of Van Dijk. Still going here, lovely run. Just can't wiggle her way through. Now Lambert tries to keep it in. Roden goes down. She just caught a nasty one on the heel. Meantime, they play on. Longhurst has got the ball. Tries to find the run of Pritchard. Well intercepted by Feeney. And Dyke lays it off. Gallic now. Into Roden. Tries to cut back. As well read. Moreno loses out. Ilajowski. Oh, so Gallic there covers. Oh no, it's Ilajowski. 5 there. Here's Longhurst. She needs the ball forward. She's got players in front of her to suit her pace instead. Got plenty of players in the middle. It comes through. Capitanellis for a second, but it's covered by Buccini in the end. Only as far though as Roden. Tries to 360 away from Brewis, but loses out. Moreno has the ball pinched again by Feeney as Roden tries to abuse some of the local fans by kicking the ball at the fence. That could have gone badly. Brought down there by Gallic. Tries to go away from Hall. Does well. Ball comes through to Pritchard. Still going. Covered by Davey momentarily, but Uni come again. Switching ball to Capitanellis, who was offside on that occasion, and it is adjudged to be by the official on the far touchline. It's Tanaka. Genie tries to just hoist it forward. That's not going to work out as Feeney covers it easily. Not a great ball forward there by Franco. Puts the team under a bit of pressure. Get away with it on that occasion. That's a free kick there as Allen goes into the back of Longhurst, somewhat unnecessarily too. No free kick given as there was another, what appeared to be trip there, that time on to be Martin. Carol Ambers now. Nice ball into Tanaka. Has a go herself. Not a bad idea. Tried to just take the shot with a bit more control on that occasion. They get the ball back though, the Ravens, but they then give it away. And now Milojoski strides forward. Again, she sived it between both her teammates, and it was picked up by a Gladesville defender. That's a good ball forward by Dasko, and Uktini has got room to move into. Cross is nicely weighted, but Feeney's there. It falls Kylie to her buildup, but she just can't wrap her foot around it, using that weaker side on that occasion. It's Hampshire now. Just be careful, doesn't give the ball away. Wins it, though, on that occasion. Of course, we have to have the throw taken from the correct position. Breaks to Tanaka. Here's Lambus to Halls. Into the buff, Chow Lambers. That's nicely controlled. Chow Lambers has a go. It's a snapshot that is hooked wide. That won't trouble Franco. Genie with a strong header. Buildup wins the couple of initial touches. Hampshire shows her strength. Ball is hoofed clear again by the Uni defence, which has been solid. It's Halls. To Allen. Just can't find a pass forward. Good pressure there by the Ravens, but Moreno again with a misplaced touch. It's not been her night tonight. Franco just hoists it upfield. Davey wins the ball in the air again. She's had a good night tonight, the Ravens captain. Yes, she has seen her side concede 3 goals. But if you look back at the goals that have been scored, none were really directly her fault. 2 of which were excellently taken. 1, an error from her centre-half partner. Carol Ambers just trying to pick up some pockets of space. Moreno tries to switch it. Carol Ambers gets it again. There's too many Uni players around though, and Capitanalis tries to turn and go, but she just lost her footing momentarily. The sniper's about again. Nice turn from Chow Lambers. But she loses out to Van Dijk. Now they stride forward again here. Uni, it was Gallic looking for a way forward. Work from Halls to get possession back. Ball forward to her buildup is a little too heavy, despite her pace. No changes afoot yet for the away side, the Ravens. And you would think now this would be the moment to make that change. Maybe just freshen things up. That's a nice layoff on Moreno to Habuda. Gets it back to Moreno. Moreno still going and then falls over. Lajowski into Pritchard. That's nicely weighted. Touch is a bit heavy though. She'll be disappointed with that. It was Longhurst in the end who had come more centrally. Feeney wins it. Longhurst picks it up. Finds the runner Pritchard. Paraguirre had an early starting position. Here's Gallic now. Finds Roden. Lajowski, this is nice from Uni again. Capitanellis has got that wide position. Ball across, it's really nicely weighted. Open header! Oh, and it's put wide. That should have been number 4. Brilliant cross from Capitanellis. But it couldn't be put away by her teammate in Bianca Gallic. Naka still going. Just wiggling her way up the field. Communication there between Pritchard and Van Dijk. Not a bad ball forward by Capitanellis. It was just sliced ever so slightly, which allowed Aguirre to claim the ball. Not too sure who that came off. Didn't look like it touched any Uni player. Here's Pritchard now. Holds the ball up well initially. Milajowski. Oh, lovely turn and go from the left back. Longhurst to Gallic. Switching it over to Martin now. He's had a quieter second half. This is a nice run from Longhurst. Pritchard's in the middle. Cuts back. Now the ball is flashed across, but it's not the best. Cleared away from Tanaka. Picked up by Roden though. Players in the middle are wanting it again. There's Pritchard. Capitanellis can't latch onto the cross as Puccini gets in the way. Lajowski brings it down well. Roden. Lajowski. Good ball. Here's Roden. Switch of play now. Here's Van Dijk, lovely ball forward. This is that chance. It's Gallic. Well covered by Davey at the back. Tanaka makes sure that she wins that pass. Moreno rolls around the first would-be tackle, but her pass misses the intended target on the second occasion. It's a nice header away by Feeney. Now Van Dijk tries to just play it into space. Richard is chasing it. Aguirre is out and hoofs away into safety. Oh, that's a very risky pass there by Franco. It misses everybody, including, unfortunately, a Ravens attacker. You're just struggling to get the ball away. They do now. Here's Longhurst. Tries to find Van Dijk. The pass is under hit. And then Roden just says, thank you very much. I'm going to hoof that one away. No funny business. So we get now into the final 20 minutes. A bad back pass. Capitanellis can pounce. She goes around the first defender. Capitanellis! Lovely save. Pritchard's there and it's saved again by Paraguirre. She might not need to have made it because it looked like it was going wide. She wouldn't have known anything about it. And that's great keeping there. That would have certainly been game, set and match. Uni going ahead by 3 probably would have been too big a mountain to climb as the Ravens finally make their change. Renee Pountney is on for Alexi Moreno, who's had a tough night tonight. Maybe the speed of Pountney will do the job. Lovely turn by Van Dijk. Still going. Van Dijk with a shot, deflected, but the deflection takes the sting out of the strike. It's easily claimed by the keeper in Paraguirre. Here's Dascote to Tanaka. Finds Pountney. Gets it to her buildup. Nice touch from the striker, but it's well covered by Hampshire. Lajowski's in a corner. Just plays it safely away. Long throw into the 18-yard box. Can't be balked down though. Here's Halls! It's not a bad effort. It was straight. It flew nicely, but it was just a bit too high. Franco goes long. And Davey finds Brewis, who just turns and has a run. Outney brings it down somewhat unconventionally and wasn't aware of it and loses out. This could turn out badly here for Uni as they get caught sleeping defensively. They get away with it in the end. And that's a nice turn from Gallic, but she just wasn't on the same wavelength as one of her strikers. Halls finds Charles Ambers. Goes wide early to Buccini. Crosses there, but Hampshire steps up. Oh, this could break here for Charles Ambers. Just slashes at it. Throw is awarded to the Ravens. Oh no, it has been overturned. I was going to say it did look like it brushed the hair follicles of Puccini. Captain Ellis. Stark would know where to go. Pritchard. Well, this will fall kindly here for Van Dijk. Captain Ellis tried a sneaky pass, didn't work out. Tanaka coolly plays away, and that's a nice ball there from Puccini into Poutney, who's onside and has a lot of speed to burn. Poutney looking for that ball across. Here's Charalambous, and she just can't keep the ball down. That's better from the Ravens. Last minute, she just decided to play the ball with the inside of the foot and just leant back ever so slightly. Didn't swing through it with conviction. Tried to guide it maybe into the far corner. It just went sailing over the crossbar. Be a free kick to the Ravens, a nudge in the back. Probably send the cattle forward. Tanaka hoists it towards the 18-yard line, but it's headed away really nicely again. Now, Pritchard looks to break. Oh, that's a nice ball into the path of Ilajowski, who now finds it into the path of Longhurst, looking for a hat-trick, but it's just too heavy. It was the right idea. It was almost executed to a T, except that final pass. Labuda plays it forward. Now it's the Ravens' turn to attack. Poutney gets to the byline, whips it across, but Franco's there to cover it. Brewis with a good run. Tries to find Abuda, does so. Lays it off to Poutney. He's got options left and right. She gets it to Puccini eventually. Cross comes in now. Straight into Capitanellis. Goes out for a throw. That will be a corner. Comes off Ilajowski. Will this be the moment? And they'll need to score now, you would feel, if they want to at least salvage a point. The Ravens, with just 12 minutes to go in regulation. Tanaka's over to take the corner. It's nicely weighted. There's players waiting for it, but it's a little too heavy. And it'll be allowed to trickle out of play for a throw. There is a change being prepared for the home side as well. Poppy Tay looks like she's coming on. Uni escape the danger again. They just go long. Davy's got some work to do. Just goes back to Paragira, who then just hoists it away and out of danger. Stay in, actually. The wind has blown this back into play. Hoisted long by Franco again. Pritchard tries to get a flick on. And as far as Roden, and knits the ball forward, is nicely weighted. Paraguirre's got an early mark again. And made sure of it. Because Longhurst was in position, still chasing that lucrative third goal. Here comes that substitution. Looks like it's Pritchard coming off for Tay. Long throw. It's touched away there by, you think, a Ravens defender. It is. And it will be a corner for Uni. Capitanellis is going over to take it. Here it comes, it's whipped in very far and in towards the keeper. Paraguirre just manages to bat it away. And then a free kick is given in their favour. Pushing and shoving, not allowed. Feeney steps up, brilliant cut. Nice turn from Van Dijk, but she can't get the possession back. Hampshire being chased by a Buddha. Nice ball out to Capitanellis, who brings it down. Tries to flick the ball around Allen, can't do so. Davey steps up again to clear it away. But only as far as Gallic, who recovers for the home side, who have now only got 9 minutes to hold on. Of normal time, that is. Franco whipping it out here to Tay, who's just come on, did really well initially, but then the last touch just evaded her. It's a big long throw again from Buccini. Not a long throw coming. Buddha tries to get the flick on. Can't do so. Not a throw. Headed away again by Uni. They've defended stoutly from the set piece. That's a nice turn from Van Dijk, but can't get away. Feeney again steps up, wins the head. Tay is bundled over not once but twice and eventually wins the free kick. Majowski comes down the line to Longhurst. Oh, that's lovely work from the winger. He's had a marvellous game today. 2 very important goals. Charles Ambers breaks away after winning the ball. Good run, gets it to Habuda. Tries to lay it off to Brewis, who's fighting for the ball up against Morgan, who just hoofs it away. Captain Ellis did well to keep it in. Free kick as Brewis is tripped. They'll again load this box. Tanaka hoists it towards Habuda is the target. She can't turn and fashion a shot or a cross. Goes out for a throw. They'll use Genie again for the long throw. As we enter the final 5 minutes, the long throw isn't long. It just goes into Habuda. Controls and turns. Then Buccini has a slash at it. Doesn't want to try and shield it out for a corner. The Hail Mary cross. Not troubling anybody. And another chunk of time is allowed to be wasted. Both invaluable for different reasons for either side. That's not a great layoff. And this is this chance now, and it doesn't fall for Tay, who's very unlucky. And now a long shot is picked up comfortably in the end by Paraguirre. Well, that could have gone anywhere. It was a poor lay back by Davey, or excuse me, it was Davey in the end. And it was almost in the hands of Poppy Tay, and now Captain Ellis will use her pace to go around Buccini. She wins the ball back. She's jostling with the fullback, but the fullback does well to recover and then get the ball upfield and into Habuda's feet. Finds Tanaka. Tries to cut it back to Pountney, but it was an audaciously long ball, but Pountney's managed to steal this back. Now the ball across, but Hampshire's there to cover. But stolen by Halls, who streams into the box. It's still with Halls. Digs it across. This player's waiting. Brilliantly defended, though, by Hampshire, who puts the body on the line. Actually, it's Martin in the end. That needed to be done because Charles Ambers was certain to score. Oh, this could be a chance now for Charles Ambers, but once again, Feeney's there to make it difficult, and Franco is Johnny on the spot to make sure that she collects it first. Time certainly now the enemy, the number one enemy for the away side, who have struggled today. There's a double change coming for Sydney Uni. 15 and looks to be 18. Sarah Farrow and Charlotte Hogan are coming on in replacement of Emma Ilajoski and Bianca Gallick. Just eking down the time in any way they can now. That throw is being taken about 12 yards away from where the ball actually went out. Now it's being taken from a more accurate position. Is Allen. So from Halls, tries to get it to Buccini. The pass is too heavy. There's a change also for the Ravens in amongst that double change. Sophie Clark was brought on. Here's Pountney. Whips it across. Nice touch from Buccini. There's too many blue and yellow shirts around for her to create something. Longhurst. Harassed by Allen, but she does well to win the throw as we go into added time, of which there probably won't be many minutes either. Sydney Uni now really on the precipice of an important win away from home, or home away from home, we should say. A last-ditch effort is well struck by Buccini, but brilliantly saved by Franco, had to deal with an awkward bounce. 90 minutes now up. It was long. Franco. Paragira is well off her line, has to just hack it away. Nice touch by Clark. Brewis produced a couple of heavy touches, but the last one was important to win the free kick. They play it quickly, and now they surge it forward. But Morgan easily intercepts that ball forward by Dasco. And can maybe the home side get a fourth one? They've had their chance as well. Most notably the penalty that they could have easily had for the handball. And also the Gallic missed controlled header, which should have found the back of the net too. They're content though just to sit back now and preserve the lead. Here's Dasco, lays it to Abuda, who has to retreat backwards. Davey looking for options. Charles Ambus whips it out wide, but it's intercepted. One back though. Clark. Reverse pass into Brewis. Doesn't get found. Tay tries to pinch the ball away. Ball forward from Davey. Finds Charles Ambus onside. Ball across though is not good enough. And it just trickles out for a goal kick. And I think that's going to be the last moment of this half and final moment of this game. It is as the full-time whistle goes from referee Mia Valerde to end a fantastic game between Sydney University and the Gladesville Ravens. The upset of the week. The lowly placed Sydney Uni finally string it together and pick up an all-important 3 points from Valentine Sports Park. They went down early to a sloppy goal, which was tucked away beautifully by Isabella Habuda. But after that, the next 87 minutes were all class from the blue and yellow. A double from Amy Longhurst, putting the side in front just before half-time. And then a beautifully crafted team goal finished off by Capitanellis, put them ahead with a bit of daylight. And from there, they saw out the rest of the game in cruise control. It's back to the drawing board for the Ravens, who will be disappointed with the result, which will see them scrap amongst the top four for more finals positions. They will look to come back stronger next week. But it's all smiles for Sydney Uni this evening. Have a very good evening, everyone. We will catch you next time. Stay sharp and play pretty. Good night.